Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. Spawn on the south side is the pink Cosmos Sonya, we got Soblet. Spawn on the north side is the cobalt blue or cobalt ice Drake. We got Johneigner. Well, I butchered that name well enough. Wouldn't Nainer have a H after the G? I have no idea. I should be the last one who's mentioning that sort of thing. Either way, let's get started. This map is a 3-base map, 1 airport, 1 seaport. Seaport I don't even see used for a lander, so probably not important whatsoever. Of course, Sonya is the vision specialist, gets +1 vision range, but has reduced launch, but does have increased counterattack damage, which that increased counterattack damage is particularly used for her superpower, because it allows her to get first strikes when defending. Drake, of course, is the naval specialist, and particularly something to note is since he has minus 30% less firepower on his naval units, it's particularly less useful. You have a tank now deployed in the field and an APC of the counterpart. So we got some assets being deployed in the field. More infantry, saves 3,000 monies, so maybe going for tank infantry next turn. This map does also have a pair of comm towers, but generally if one gets captured, you're probably already lost the game either way. They're not really contestable, honestly. We do have no tank there. Sonya goes for her own tank. Sonya, of course, having bad luck really does hurt. In fact, it means her average firepower is, well, potentially, let's see, the average is usually +5. You could take positive and luck maximum and minimum averaged out. So she has effectively 5% less firepower, if that is any poor way of explaining the luck values. Ooh, double tank in infantry. So Drake has a good number of tanks in the field, has 5. 17 infantry, 5 tanks, and 1 cruiser. 1 and the health as well. More tanks followed by Sonya. She's now up to 5 tanks. Of course, she has the APC in the field. And looks like next turn we may see some conflicts. Tank up here. Infantry is going to be capturing up with that north. We'll spot the tank at the last moment. Tanks nearby can easily provide some coverage. +1 vision range is going to be very helpful with the infantry. Having 3 vision range on an infantry rather than 2 is very nice, to say the least. Tank. Looks like both sides just going for heavy amounts of tanks. Sonya can go for battlecopters, though Drake did go for a pair of recons last turn to reconnoiter the area. Oh yeah, I forgot about the question mark health. That is going. As a caster, it's going to be hard for me to keep track of things because I'm not exactly paying exact health damages. Plus, I don't see exact damage he's estimated to get. So the question marks is going to be a bit painful as a caster. Gets a great first strike there. And for a plus decent firepower, counterattacks could be very nice. It's really hard for me to say. Sonya's probably one of the worst COs in the game, and yet you really have to think about fighting her the most. And this is also global league as well. I wonder if that will make a difference since the turns are going to be very longer. We do have a Sonya bomber. Drake has not gone for 8 here. I've been told you want to go for an 8 here no later than turn 10. It's turn 11. And rather than deal with battlecopters, we're going to have to deal with a full tank. Not full tank. Well, yeah, there's going to be multiple full tanks. But it's going to be a full bomber. Tank it up north, but that's in vision range. It can easily pick it off there. But this positioning means Drake can deny the capture there because the tank will have to get on top of the city. There's a good shot there. You can see the bonus damager from the counterattack damage did make a difference. Bomber advancing. Tank does get finished off. The healthy tank engage regular tank. Interrupts one capture, interrupts that capture. Tank infantry. We do have anti-air by Drake. Here's the thing as well about Sonya's bombers. With counter break active, you can't shoot them down with 8 tiers. I swear, Sonya's like Kindle level of you really have to think about your opponent. But unlike Kindle, she is bottom tier. You have a medium tank on the field, good core of tanks over here, ready to blitz. I think as well, Sonya's counter break can also be viewed in a similar vein to Eagle's lightning strike, because you can essentially just charge units forward and not worry about receiving first strikes, because you are the one who strikes first. Good strike there, takes out that infantry unit there. And counter break does charge pretty quickly. I think the only thing that really holds back Sonya is the bad luck. If they ever want to give her buffer in any way, and based on her own cartridge, in Dual Strike she had a mechanic of resisting opponent's terrain stars. Though I forget exactly if it was a half effectiveness or full ignores entirely. I say half effectiveness would be a good middle ground. Counter break's now available. Not too much surface here, so this may not be a great turn for counter break, honestly. This tank's probably down to 3 health. Yep, guessed correctly. She can pop counter break. Won't actually be too particularly effective. Would help her clean up the side of the map since it will be able to spot through all the hiding spots. But over here, won't be super great, honestly. Takes out the recon or puts a good round into it. Bomber charges way forward. She does not have to worry about ATRs all too much. And this tank's going to be hard to slice. One tile, the medium tank will have to push forward and engage it. But it will take at least, what, 3 points of damage first? Remember, she not only gets attack first, she also gets plus 50% firepower on her counterattack. So, though this will help wound everything. 2 damage global. Drake's at 106 versus 72. And Sonya did save her monies last turn, so she has 49,000. Does take a point of damage there, even though got the kill. We also got another medium tank here. Does go for a fighter. Infantry, and fighter. Fighter does make sense. Bomber can be resupplied by the APC. She does have in the field. Does get resupplied there. 8 health bombers adequate enough. Of course, her cruise is now at 1% health. Battlecopter heading down south. Infantry falling back. Double mega tank. Holy crap. She did some. She got a. Now that's a deployment. I don't think mega tanks would be too good. Oh, what was that about? Yep, I'm, oh crap. What is going on? I'm going to do a quick refresh. Yep, sometimes this happens. I'm going to hit, next turn. We're just going to keep an eye on everything. It's just a big reposition. There we go. Sometimes it happens, the replay. I have no, it's hard to tell anything. But overall, he just looks like repositioned up north. My apologies about that. Does spot the medium tank there. I don't know if mega tank's a good call. Mega tanks are, of course, quite expensive, 28,000. Maybe better just go for a pair of Neos and a pair of Megas. She does have an APC in this area. She needs to get an APC for this mega tank here, or play around the cities. Tank, battlecopter, infantry. At least she'll have some good vision with the mega tank. Some self-spotting. Does take out the tank there. Bombers heading up north, fighter heading down south. Of course, the bombers over here now. That's a good position for it. Just has to be careful of this anti-air. And another fighter on the field, so it goes for a triple infantry. Double fighter in this case with our cast vision is probably not a great idea. Battlecopters and bomber. We know with the mega tanks in the field, yeah, double fire is definitely the wrong call. Drake may be able to spot this mega tank next turn. Mega tanks, of course, are very slow. Medium tank hits regular tank, infantry follows it up, does finish off there. Good job focusing the infantry. Lots of hits on the infantry, does get trapped there, but that's just infantry units. And does not spot the mega tank, and now spots the mega tank. One thing that Drake can do is surround the mega tank, make it waste his ammo, but he's going to be paying armed leg for that because he would have to sack 21,000 units, take out to disarm a 28,000 unit. Not great. Battlecopter gets a strike there, tank hits there, anti-air takes out Mega tank does take out anti-air and does have the bomb in the region. Got another anti-air in this region, but looks like it's out of range of the bomber. Of course, Mega tank's not on the city. 2 more ammo it has, and needs. I think Sonya needs to get a APC over here. This Mega tank just needs to be followed by this APC. Does go for Battlecopter double tank rather than APC. Drake should take this 2-off tank and throw it into the Mega tank. That will waste his ammo on a target that's no longer effective. Get some good shots there. We do have another counter break available. Yeah, just take that 2-off tank and sack it. Decides not to. Remember, it's on top of a city. It's definitely worth less than the ammo of the Mega tank, even if the ammo is technically free. Here comes a counter break. Now the bomber can advance a bit more aggressively. Takes out some outlying infantry in there. Mega tank takes out a regular tank there. Won't be able to be surrounded as easily this time around. Battlecopter hits 2-off tank there. Tank hits tank. We do have another Typhoon, which would really wound this bomber even further. Mega tank takes out anti-air. He's probably really confused the fact that he just now sees 2 Mega tanks. The bomber head down south. A bombed one target. Now it's going to make escape from the other side. Nice little rotation. Infantry, infantry, infantry. Save 25,000 monies. Mega tank course down to 1 ammo. Oh! He did not take out the battlecopter. I don't know how much health it has left. Wait. How did he not take out a battlecopter? I know Drake has horrible air units. Yeah, he really should have popped Typhoon first in order to shoot down the battlecopter, because it would have been exact enough. That was a 9 health battlecopter as well. Jeez. Drake's air units are absolute crap, aren't they? So that battlecopter's at 1% health right now. No, Mega tank's not being focused down, so it will retain 1 ammo. It's also getting pretty low on fuel. Got a rocket here. 2 fighters here to pursue a 6 health bomber, who's also low in fuel. We do have a Drake Mega tank. Sonya's turn, 45,000. What units are... Black bombs are banned, nothing else. Stealths are available. Mega tank takes on an infantry unit there, does not pick it off. This Mega tank goes back to the city. There's going to be a lot of repairs. And resupplies 1 ammo. Got a Neo tank up here, infantry. Sonya needs to capture that city up there or get... That Mega tank is way too overextended. Needs a spot to resupply nearby. 1 ammo is not good. Sack the 6 health tank, disarm the Mega tank, surround it, then push forward this Mega tank, and then shoot it uncontested. Or 5 health anti-air Surrounds with infantry, that's probably fine for now. But if that 5 infantry goes down, this medium tank's going down. 5 infantry there. Actually, there's nothing a whole lot. The mega tank is just surrounded. This mega tank's now in range, so he could eye to sack a unit into it next turn, like this anti-air. Battlecopter pushing forward, does spot the fighter. Sonya has one anti-air in the field to shoot down the fighters. She could also just ignore the fighters. Infantry, medium tank, medium tank. Mega tank here, sack the 7th health anti-air into the mega tank, then push for the mega tank to engage the mega tank. Decides not to do that. Well, it didn't take any points of damage, so it's got to be pretty wounded. It is also out of ammo, so it can now... Okay, the machine gun did not do any damage in turn. The mega tank can now escape. 1 health remaining. No ammo. Pulls back. Or Neo tank does take out a regular tank there. Medium tank is in range, so get a good strike onto the Neo tank. That should be good first strike as well. Medium tanks and Neo tanks have similar defense, so it will be very cost effective for the medium tank to go into the Neo tank, though it will be in range of this other medium tank, which is not in vision range. Infantry, and Neo tank. Another counter break's almost available. Rocket does strike this mega tank, pops the power. Does get a good strike there. Got a good amount of retaliation damage in turn. I have no idea about a lot of the health that's left over. There's some more mega tanks down to 1% health. We do have, of course, counter breaks available. Mutants at 5 health. Might as well pop counter break. Bombers at 5 health. Could charge for to bomb something. It does see the fighter. Fighter's out of range though. It's the rocket for a good amount of damage. Mega tank can engage the medium tank. Neo tank takes out a regular tank. Oh, wait, goes for the infantry unit there. I would say with a mega tank nearby, throw the Neo tank into the medium tank because the mega tank's just going to finish off that Neo tank. Or could finish off the medium tank. I also can't tell you which one's a higher threat target. Good shot there. And I thought the mega tank should attack the medium tank there. A lot of things I disagree with Sonya's turn this turn. Neo tank infantry. Insert of 151. Drake starts turn of 194. Sonya's very far behind, about 3 turns. Another mega tank here. Drake probably has lost complete track of how much health this mega tank has. Mega tank does take out the Neo tank. Does get a good bit of counterattack damage. Also down to 1 ammo, which could be useful. There is a possibility where the medium tank could be sacked into the mega tank, and then the Neo tank get a good strike into the mega tank. Instant turn of 211 versus 36. Sonya's very far behind. This mega tank is out of ammo, but we've got an APC nearby. Does get a good round on the fighter. Also locks his path down. The medium tank or the Neo tank could take out the anti-air. The mega tank could hit the mega tank. Mega tank hits infantry unit there and not get resupplied. Bomber strikes rocket. Fighter is in range. We'll just go this pathing there. Though I don't know how little damage a 4 fighter would do a 5 health bomber when it's Drake with minus 27 firepower at the moment with the 1 counter. Does get trapped there. It's infantry right there. Neo tank puts a round in the mega tank. Puts it down half health. There's a medium tank. Maybe we'll finish it off. Does not finish it off. It is out of ammo though, and of course not in resupply range. Bomber, infantry, infantry, infantry. We could see a tsunami. I have no idea how much health it has left. I have a feeling it's maybe at 2 health left. At most. Yep, it's at 2 health. Sonya almost has enough for enhanced vision. This mega tank can go down. It has no ammo at the moment. Yeah, it really has no ammo now. This medium tank's down to 12 fuel. Bomber strikes a Neo tank and blocks a bridge, but there's an anti-air here. This mega tank's still out of ammo, and the APC is out of range. It can fall back to the city there, so maybe fall back to the city to not only get resupply, but rearmament. We got a mega tank here, of course, which is full on ammo. Oh, deletes the cruiser. Does pull back the mega tank there. Could see a typhoon this turn. Medium tank can get a first strike or a strike on this Neo tank, which could knock it out. Definitely with a tsunami. I have no idea how much health it has. But that's Sonya in a nutshell. Counter break's not available. Could he pop a typhoon first? Needs a little bit more damage done or taken. You could sack the tank here to get the tsunami. I think that would be good. Does sack the medium tank or the regular tank there. Medium tank infantry recon. Ends for 199. Sony starts for 121. There's a counter break. She could nope, the mega tank's out of range of the medium tank. The mega tank should probably just stay there, I guess. Does not finish it off. Does finish it off there. Hits the anti-air. Mega tank pushed forward. Takes a point of damage in return. The thing is, well, that was at a full 3 health, so that 6 health infantry did actually roll. I think that 6 health infantry rolled like maximum luck possible in order to do 1 point of damage on that mega tank. Because that mega tank was at 3 health, at full 30% health, because it just got resupplied. Infantry, infantry, infantry. Guess she ate a lot of repairs there. Second bomber is low on fuel. APC is down to 2 fuel, but parked itself on top of the city. Air counter breaks well, so got first strikes for Sonya. Medium tank infantry, infantry. Bomber strikes Neo tank next to the fighter. There's a 50. No, the fighter should be able to take out the bomber. Wait. Oh yeah. This was not 1% health. It was still at 10% health. I have no idea how much health it has left. Mega tank falls back, capturing the 6 health infantry. 27 versus 23,000. Sonya's behind on Valiant Field, but she does have more income at the moment. It's possible she could be eyeing for HQ capture, trying to siege down that cruiser. Hits the mech for a bit of damage there. Tank, and anti-air. Recon does not spot the mega tank that's lurking in the woods. Fighter does strike bomber, knocks it out. Mega tank is in range of mega tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at 3 ammo though. does not spot the Mega Tank just yet. The ultra sneaky Mega Tank spots the Mega Tank there. Medium Tank does strike Neo Tank. Got a bit of damage onto it. Got a medium tank in range. There's an infantry unit there. I have no idea how effective that is. Medium tank, infantry. Neo tank's down to 3 health. Medium tank's at 6 health. Probably sack all those units to get to that medium tank. Which one? There's been, what, 5 mega tanks this game? I was not expecting this game to be of any game to have more than 5 mega tanks. Are you talking about this one as well? Interrupts the capture. It's that mech. Mega tank takes out the anti-air. It's down to 2 ammo. Neo tank lurking in the woods. Will need to pop the power to spot it. This Mega Tank is out of range of this Mega Tank. It has 2 ammo. Just sack the tank and recon this Mega Tank so the Neo Tank gets the first strike there. When fighting Mega Tanks, I really do think people should really keep an eye on the ammo a bit more. Wait, Sonya has question mark health. Does she have question mark fuel and ammo? Can your opponent see your opponent's Sonya's fuel and ammo? I'm right up wondering. I honestly have no idea. Mega Tanks is the only unit of time you would count your opponent's ammo, pretty much. Can you even see that in normal fog? What are you talking about? The field ammo? I'm not sure. Health? Or, I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. Oh, the Mega Tank did get surrounded. I'm actually drawing blanks. I have no idea. I just don't know off the top of my head. I think fuel and ammo is visible, only HP is invisible. Got it. You never count ammo unless it's a Neo Tank or extremely rare situations. Because most in Advanced Wars by Dual Strike and Web in 2 and 1, you never really have to worry about ammo and fuel unless you're playing against Drake or you're playing against Mega Tanks. Days of Ruin, ammo and fuel is reduced, so they actually become a bit more of a thing to keep an eye on. But even then, most of the time units die before they even expend all the ammo, let alone fuel. Mega Tank does take out a regular tank there. Down to 1 ammo. Is in range of this Mega Tank here. Could sack the recon into the Mega Tank though, drain its, Oh, we got counter break. So, yep. Good idea, probably to sack the recon of the Mega Tank, drains ammo, then you don't have to worry about the first strike. Mega Tank straight 4-6 health, which is probably adequate enough. I always forget how much firepower Mega Tanks do. Come on. First, the counterattacks would actually do enough damage because it's +50% firepower. I've heard people use fuel and ammo to ID specific units to help calculate. Yeah. Sonya's bottom tier, but yet you really do think about fighting against her. That's a key advantage for your when playing as Sonya. She's not great as CO. There we go. Sack the unit there. Mega Tank is the first strike. Neo Tank should finish off. Yes, does finish off there. You can guess fuel which base is built from. I suppose that's one way. So good luck at this point in time. Gets trapped in the Mega Tank. Hey, there's a whole Mega Tank there. How did you not see him? Do now the superpower activated? None. Because most time in our cast division we see a form of money there, but against Sonya, none. Yeah, it feels like Drake won. Down to 70,000 versus 195. Drake is definitely a brutal seal to fight against global damage, and Sonya's, I think she has got her bad luck screwed her a couple times. Does go for a Mega Tank into artillery. And fighter gets trapped on the tank there. Not like that really matters much. It's now surrounded. I feel like when you have one medium tank per Sonya infantry, you're in a good spot. Yeah, probably. Right now she has 18 infantry units there. Whoops. I actually hit the next turn button. Or, there we go. Or the back turn button. 4 tanks, 4 medium tanks, 2 mega tanks, 2 neo tanks. So 10 tanks of various types versus 18 infantry. Mega tank does not take out the medium tank. Medium tank or regular tank does finish off a medium tank. Puts around the APC. APC is down to 7 fuel or 17 fuel. There's exactly 1 infantry unit that does not use, that has no other use than mirror the regular maps. Good old meme runners. Yep. I think the CEO could probably best use pipe runners. It's probably Hachi, just because he deploy it on the random pipe segments. But of course, he's one of the banned seals for being too overpowered. Artillery, infantry, and battlecopter. Got a bit of artillery spam transition for Sonya. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We got a good core of medium tanks, regular tanks, and a mega tank here. 1 neo tank included as well. I suppose artillery can be a good way to be cost effective, but at this point in time, I don't know if artillery transition is going to be good enough. Why pop runner turrets when you can create an infinite neo frontline? True. Well, I'm talking about he may be able to deploy out a pipe runner in a city in order to go to a pipe seam that usually doesn't have next to a base. Artillery, infantry, and tank. Sonya's turn. Anti-air push right forward. Making some decent progress over here. Does spot the mega tank, so she needs to get her mega tank in position to counterattack the mega tank. It's also a neo tank nearby. It'll place the mega tank in a position where it's currently out of vision range, but potentially could get a first strike in the opponent's mega tank. Battlecopter, infantry, artillery, and tank. She managed to get up to nearly 200,000 now, but Drake's at 270,000. Mega Tank's still not spotted. Mega Tank is in range of Mega Tank. And Artillery's in range of Neo Tank as well. So Sonya's actually in a pretty decent position right now. Does have vision of this Mega Tank. As does get hit by take out the artillery, but this artillery's in range. This artillery's in range of medium tank. Other than Sonya being completely overrun, she's not in a bad position. Another fancy way. In other words, she's bound to lose, but she's not in a bad position. Good hit there. She maybe will get counter break. You can pop counter break at the end of turn. It's a super you can pop the end of the turn for the first strike capability. ATO gets a good strike there. Does go for counter break. Now the Mega Tank can push forward, hit the Mega Tank. Mega Tank hits Mega Tank. or Neo tank. This is probably the best case scenario for the first strikes. Artillery's on top of forest there, but no way to spot it. No infantry unit to get on top of this mountainside. Though there is going to be a stormy weather. That counterattack could have been worse. Got a bit of damage there, thanks to 3 defense stars, able to withstand a bit more of a beating. Mega tank is out of ammo. The medium tanks definitely took a bit of a beating. Try to just snake his way around, hit that battle copter. Mega tank, infantry. How many mega tanks has been on in this game? She does go ahead and resign there. She was at 86,000 versus 121. I am curious. Sonya deployed out 5 mega tanks this game. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's just really screwed up. It's diagonal, right? So I guess 40 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 battlecopters. Only 1 mega tank death? No, that can't be accurate. Yeah, that's just getting really bugged out. Sorry, kids, I'm having trouble reading stats. Because I don't. Both sides lost more than 1 mega tank for sure, so I'm not sure what the exact stats are. Either way, this is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.